GCK-KC Circle with Pastor Dr. W.F Kumuyi.
Did you know that the word power is mentioned about 300 times in the Bible?
Fascinating. That's a lot of talk about power.
Hello friends, I am Lizzie, your host, and with me is
Levi.
On today's episode of the GCK-KC Circle, we are delighted to have you.
On this platform, the GCK-KC Circle, we are knitted, nested, and nurtured for excellence by Dr. W.F Kumuyi, a visionary leader, a leader par excellence, and one who is passionate about the all-round development of youths.
Oftentimes, we associate power with control, dominance, and even manipulation. But is that really what power is all about?
Let's find out after this short music break.
And holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder and show me who you are and fill me with your heart and lead me in your love to those around me. Jesus, the name above every other name. Jesus, the only one who could ever save. You're worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. We live for you. And holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder and show me who you are and fill me with your heart and lead me in your love to those around me.
Welcome back from the music break. I am inspired.
So am I. Oftentimes, we as Christians talk about the power of God, but we don't always understand the purpose. Stay tuned as I invite Dr. W.F Kumuyi to walk us through a path less traveled.
What if you have the power like Elijah and you can call down fire from heaven? Hold on. Is that not the reason God doesn't give everyone power? You ask and you receive not, that you may consume it on your lust. He does not give the power because you ask amiss, that you may consume it upon your lust. Are there things we're asking for? That Lord, the days of Elijah, let it come. The days of Ezekiel, let it come. The days of mighty apostles of the past, let it come. The question is, how will you use the power, the authority? How will you use the unction when that unction comes? If God sees that that power will ruin you and will destroy many other people, I command, it's done. I move, it's moved. I say, and it's done. If the Lord sees that you will use sacred power for selfish achievement, He'll not give you the power. That's the reason why these apostles, they wanted to call down the fire upon the Samaritans. It will negate the ministry of Christ. He came to save. He did not come destroy. Check up the power you are asking for. How are you going to use the power? The liberty. How are you going to use that? Maybe that's why we're not having everything we've been praying for. Luke chapter 9, looking at verse 55. And he turned and rebuked them and said, ye know not what manner of spirit ye are of. Look at verse 56. It says, for the Son of Man is not come to destroy men's lives, but to save them. That's our focus. To the enemies, that's our focus. To those who reject at the first time, that's our focus. To those who will contradict Christ, that's our focus. Not to destroy them, not to call fire on anybody. To our persecutors, not to call fire on anybody. Not to make life miserable for anyone, but to save souls, to save their families, to save their children, to save their loved ones. That's what he wants us to concentrate on. The Son of Man is not come to destroy any life, but to save souls. May the Spirit of Christ, the Spirit of love, rest upon every one of us. And the Lord, having saved you, healed you, delivered you, set you free, and abundantly saturate you with gifts of heaven. He'll make you an instrument of salvation to everybody that comes your way, in Jesus' name. God will use you to save souls. God will use you to make lives of other people more comfortable. God will help you to be an instrument that will take many, many, many to heaven, in Jesus' name. As you pray for me to get many souls in the kingdom, I pray for you. As God answers your prayer for me, God will answer my prayer for you. And we all will gather many souls into the kingdom, in Jesus' name. You have the great privilege in the Lord this day and every day. Let's rise up and pray that we'll use all the privileges to bring many souls into the kingdom. The Lord will use you, my brother. The Lord will use you, my sister. He wants to use every one of us so that we will be instruments of salvation, healing, deliverance, provision, joy for everyone that comes our way. Open your mouth and talk to the Lord in prayer.
Now we are clear. The purpose of power is to serve, to love, and to make a difference in the lives of those around us.
It is to bring healing, hope, and transformation to a world that desperately needs it.
Don't forget to connect tomorrow for more inspiring topics and conversations. Until then,
let God's supernatural power and authority be with you.
We believe that you've been impacted. Pastor Dr. W.F Kumuyi will love to hear from you. Please visit our social media platforms and don't forget to join us on the next episode of GCK King's Circle.